Hey everybody, what's up? It's me, Pete, a member of Indie Games AAA.com, your beloved video game news site. Yes, that's right, we're making the conversion to news because this whole podcast thing is going fine. So, and I'm here to show you some Zelda. So welcome to Zelda. I guess I'm gonna explain what's happening and do some adventuring because it's enjoyable. I'm in Hyrule Kingdom right now, which is kind of the second area of the game, and so far I've been enjoying myself. I have my Nintendo Switch controller ready to go, and the game runs great on the Switch, so I'll kind of introduce you to some of the concepts of Zelda, I guess, in case you're interested, but you haven't figured out if you want to play it or if it's worth buying a console for. But so far it's been pretty cool. So of course it's a third-person action game. You have a variety of weapons, which you can see here: swords, bats, clubs, arms, whatever. And they all kind of swing differently. Some are faster, like the rusty broadsword. Some are slower, like the Boko bat. And you also have a bow, which I'll show you. Oh, you noticed I drew my bow. I don't know if I can... Nope, no chance. But when you shoot your bow, there's always the chance to pick up your arrows and stuff. So you do have a limited number of arrows. I think they disappear if you hit people, from my experience, because I never seem to be able to get them back. But it's a big open world, as you can see. This all is eventually going to be explorable, I think. So as you can see, I'm in the second area. I'm probably about like an hour and a half in, maybe, and it's been great, really good. So let's adventure. The game is kind of built around finding these shrines, which is what I'm headed towards right now. And the shrines usually are kind of like mini temples in a way. They may show you. The early shrines give you some new abilities, like these bombs, which are remote bombs that you can throw. And then there's like this other cool ability, which is to allow you to raise water and make it freeze, just like that. Isn't that nice? So, yeah, I'm gonna get over to the shrine as long as I don't drown, which I seem to be struggling to swim at a good speed. And considering that, I'm running out of stamina and will drown, so I could eat some food that I've prepared to... Oh, I have not prepared much food. Just anything I have give me energy. Nope, I think I'm going to die. What a wonderful time to be alive. Oh, poor Link. So the story is kind of your typical Zelda story. There's a horrible force, and his name is Ganondorf, or Ganon in this game. And he is trying to destroy the world. And you have to find the princess so you can help save the world. Plot. But this game is much more adventure focused and exploration focused, I think, than the other games. It's just there are a lot of systems that I never dreamed would be in a Zelda game. The open world stuff, the food stuff, like the survival elements. You can see in the bottom right hand corner there's a temperature gauge and a heart monitor, I believe. And there's a clock to tell you the time. So I'm going to try paragliding over there, because you can paraglide in this game. I think I'm going to come just short I might be able to swim. Yeah. So we made it. So you get these... You can find ingredients around the world if they pop up in explanation like this. It'll kind of let you... You know what it might do when you cook it, and you can combine 5 total different ingredients. Oh. And there's a lot of characters and dialogue. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna harm your flowers, lady. Can I wonder if I can just light them on fire. Okay, she's very... she's very concerned about the flowers. So I guess this is like kind of a maze deal. Okay. I guess I'm gonna be nice. Thank you for not harming the flowers, little man. Ooh, there's a hoe in there, but... Hiya! The design, the art design is really great and really wonderful. Okay, I did it. Are you happy? So I'd imagine I'm gonna eventually get that volcano in the background, and that's nice. Quite honestly, I'm like stupidly excited for this game. I'm excited about the Switch too, even though this is like one of 3 things to play on it right now. I still think it has a bunch of promise, and it should be fun to have Mario Kart on it and all that junk. But the like versatility of the Switch is actually really cool. Just being able to play Zelda in bed, at my computer, at work, at lunch, while in coital measures, while I'm dancing, while I'm doing ballet, yeah, anything really. So usually these levels have some puzzles, these shrines that you can try to figure out. So I'm gonna do some exploring. I don't know if this is like an explodable wall. I'm gonna try using my remote bomb on it. There you go. And oh, nothing. Oh, where'd that platform go? Oh, there it is. Hello there. There's usually some treasure items in these, and they all end in an orb, at least from what I've seen so far. And the orb will help you eventually get your extra hearts or extra stamina. Well, that couldn't have worked out better. At this point, at this like kind of early point in the game, they've all been really simple. None of the shrines have been like super challenging at all. Oh, there's oops. Okay. What just happened? Why did I get the Zelda noise? Is there something I could have done? Oh. Okay. Can I climb this? Come on, man. You can get up there. I'm 100% sure you can get up there. Okay, so let's throw a bomb and let it float around. Because we're geniuses. Oops. Accidentally exploded it. So these are remote detonation, so, you know, they're like timed bombs. So as soon as you hit L, they will explode. And so far the Switch controller, which I got the blue and red one, has been nice. It definitely takes some getting used to. Kind of the tininess of it, especially when you have thick sausage hands like I do. Right in the middle, and boom. Okay. I don't know how to get that chest. I do have, like, a magnetic ability. I'll just pull that up. Maybe I can magnet it out of there. Nope. I could probably... You know what I gotta do? Let's do this. Okay. Then you can climb this? Yeah. Hopefully my inventory is not full. Nice! Ice arrows. That's super rad. So there's like little puzzles. Usually the puzzles aren't that complicated, but they are pretty rewarding if you can figure them out. I was struggling with one in the last dungeon I was in. So the shrines are just short like this is the end. Although it's super pretty. They're so short sometimes, even though it's early on, so who knows, that I wonder if I'm missing things. So this thing says this. They'll look a little bit different, I think, but they have a pretty cool graphic. And there's his heart. And all your favorite sound effects are back. May the goddess smile upon you. Thank you. Thank you so much. That's so great. It disappears and I travel back yonder into the wilderness. So I haven't had I haven't found like a faster way to travel other than the actual fast travel, like to actually roam around the universe. But from what I've seen so far, it can be very dynamic. Oh, I just walked out. Okay. Did I get nothing for the flower thing? Or was that just like something I had to do to please her? Can I just step on them until you shut up about your freaking flowers? There's items in there, and I want them, and you're tending to your stupid garden in your stupid nature, and you're hanging on to nothing. And you know what you should be hanging on to? The right not to be horrible. Sneak in there. Damn it! Oh, I've defeated her. Oh no. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm so sorry, miss. Am I gonna have to fight her? Is she Silence of the Lambsing me or something? What's happening? Please. She just beat the living crap out of me. Oh my god, I'm down to one heart. She almost murdered me. Alright, well, as a human being who's not just going to sit down and just take this. Oh, so it turns out I did have some meals left. I am going to step on her flowers again. Because you know what? She can go die, and I am in control of my own destiny. I don't even think that thing's worth it right there. Let's find something that is worth it. And we'll just get that. I like that flower over there. I don't care about you. All I want is this. See? Big hearty radish. Totally worth it. Excuse me, sir. That thing's big. So So your weapons degrade too. Like, see, it says it's badly damaged. It's eventually going to break. So I'm probably going to throw it at this thing. Also, the controls are gyroscopic, which I think, like when you're aiming an arrow, it's pretty awesome. Because you'll like move your switch controller around to kind of aim. It's actually very intuitive and feels awesome. I always wonder if the future of kind of like aiming is... Oh no. Okay, alright. She's calmed down. But I'm sure if I stepped on him 3 more times, she would not be happy. What's her name? She's my favorite character. Magda. You're my favorite character. Thank you, Magda. What a wonderful time. It was so nice to meet you. You're terrible. What if I throw a bomb on the flowers? Maybe I'm a bit too much, you know, maybe I'm a bit too caught up in the flowers. Maybe she deserves everything she's getting. Yeah. Yeah, she does not like throwing bombs at flowers either. So, you know, she can... Magda, I love you, but you're fucking crazy, man. Magda's a joke. You're a joke, Magda. Okay, I'm trying to figure out how to get out of here. I'll show you some fast travel, and I'll go back to the tower, because I think it's a cool view from up there. You can also mark places. When you finish a shrine, it becomes a fast travel point, but otherwise no map icons really show up. You have to mark them yourself. So you can see over here I have a stamp that says like, hey, you can cook food here. This is a one I set to tell me I needed to go somewhere for a story thing, so I set that myself. Got a food thing up there in that undiscovered part of the map. But for now, we're just going to go head back to Dueling Peaks Tower. So I've got a main quest mission I'm supposed to do, but, you know... do I feel like it? Do I really want to? I don't know. I'm not sure. So the tower, the view from the towers is like super beautiful. I really like it. You look out and you can pretty much see anything, and then you've got this thing which marks where you want to go. So I just took down the 2 shrines I was able to see from up here. And I want to find another one, because kind of how I'm playing is I'm like heading toward shrines. And when I head towards the shrines, I stop on my way to do other things. And it's been super fun so far. And the reason the camera's going crazy is because of the gyroscope. You can see what I'm doing right now. It's like, yep, that's how that works. You can also use the right stick, but you kind of use the gyroscope to pinpoint things. I wonder if I can go off to that building in the distance. That's pretty far away. And this is kind of the, this is the big issue right there. That's probably the thing that we should be most concerned about, is that ominous castle with all the stuff floating around it. So, yeah. Okay, I'm going to fly off and I'm going to head in the quest direction, which is this way. So there's also the ability to just like climb everything in this game. It's pretty great. You can just kind of climb mountains, which is always fun. But you're kind of limited based on your stamina, how much climbing you can do. Stamina pretty much limits everything. Like when you swing a weapon, you don't lose stamina, but when you run or climb, you lose stamina. Put pretty simply, there's like a bunch of exploration to do. I don't know if I'm going to make it. I think if I get up here... No! That's a long way down. Okay, Link. They may not want me to climb here right now. That's okay. Let's see what this is. It's all glowy. Oh, I think that's just breaking my weapon. It's probably something, but maybe I have to wrap around the cliff to head in the direction I need to go. I don't think I've been out this way towards these mountains. I hope I find a something to cook in soon. I don't want to like go out of my way to go there and cook, but I'd like to show everybody what cooking looks like because it's pretty cool and somewhat important. These mountains seem really hard to traverse. I'll just keep kind of heading over in a circle. I don't know if we can climb that one. Maybe. Let's give it a go. Oh no. I gotta swim there first and then I'll have to climb. I think I'm probably gonna die again. I think I have something that restores my energy. Wait till the last second. Okay. Please. I think I ate the only thing I had that restores energy. Something might restore a little bit of energy that I have randomly. This is why you need to cook. This is why you should learn to cook. Oh, I drowned. I'm dead. What a nightmare. Okay, so that's a bad idea. So let's fast travel somewhere else. I'm also headed like the exact opposite direction that I need to go. Looks like there's a path over this way, so let's go back to the tower. This is an exhilarating time for all of us. These ancient monuments depict the goddess worshipped in Hyrule since time out of mind. You can trade 4 spirit orbs to 1, 2, 1. Yep. So when they mention the goddess, when you go to those shrines, it's because you're eventually going to go cash in at one of those goddesses' little places. Where do I need to head? Which direction? I think maybe over here. I haven't been down this cavern yet. Seems like a cool place for cool people. Let's grab these. Get some mushrooms. Yeah, I might need like a mining pick to get those or something. Hey, look, it's a guy over there. Hello, sir. Might go say hi to him. Oh no! No, there's a temple over there. A shrine. Shrine, temple. Oh my god, he noticed that thing throwing at him. And is that enemy fighting another enemy? Oh. Come up here and fight me. You jerk. Okay. I think I gotta get in the water. Swim downstream. Okay, I gotta catch one of these rocks. That guy didn't want to talk to me, so, you know, fudge him. Please, God, please. Do I have enough energy if I, like, let it tick all the way down to just make one last jump? Yes! Shrines are, I don't know, they're kind of, like, relieving, in a way. Just because I want to be all-powerful, that's all. Go, go, go. So I'm going to do one more of these, and then I'll go adventure in kind of new part of the world that I'm finding, and hopefully find something to cook. It's really hard to show off this game in a short period of time because there's just so much happening, and there's so much to do. It's hard to give a really good idea of exactly how gigantic this entire thing is. So they always say they're going to offer a trial. Okay. Can I lock this or something? Oh, wait. Okay. Simple, but nice. Now what? So they taught me press a button and something happens. Try to make a good thing happen. Ah. Is it gonna come back? Oh, it does. Weird. Okay. This is like that bowling ball game at amusement parks. You gotta get it down and then it just sits in between. Aw. Come on. Come back. So here's Link this time. He's still the adorable elf boy with the blue eyes and the blonde hair. Go down here. Still no treasure chests or secrets. So far oh, there's a treasure chest right there. Okay. Huh. Alright. Almost. All closer? I think that's what I gotta do. Nice. Oh, yeah. Come back. Yeah, so that treasure chest there, I'm gonna have to try to figure out how to get to that. But I'm not sure how. Seems like there's a couple of things over there that might play a role. Huh. So I don't think I could just like climb this. Maybe my magnetic ability? Though if I go down there, is there any way back up? There is. There's a ladder right there, guys. Okay. I think this is the only one I can imagine working. Yeah. Whoops. I didn't realize there was a push and pull mechanic. Camera is really obnoxious right now. Okay. I think that might work. That might be enough. I doubt I have to stack two on top of each other. Put you right there. They might have put a second one just so you can I might need both of them, actually. Gosh darn it, Link. Can you get on top of the barrel? It is not working. Alright, let's try again. Let's get another one. Can I just pick it up from over here? I wish I'd known that last time. Unless I can, like, push the chest off with it. Let's pull it in. Hiya! Nope. Nope. Why am I trying to line this up so perfectly? Because I'm crazy, that's why. No! No. Oh. It's probably just like amber or some kind of crafting material. I haven't figured out, like, what you can craft, like, in terms of weapons. You are being difficult right now, and I don't appreciate it. No. 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 Great. Great, now Link will never fulfill his destiny. And guess what? It's all your fault. It's all your fault, other barrel. Unless you reappeared like you should. Dick barrel. Doesn't even know what's good for it. Could you imagine if I could just get on top of this thing? So I think I still might be able to make it. This is not. This is a failed proposition. This is... Okay. Oh. Yes. Okay. No. Link. 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 I think I'm gonna give up. I think I've been bested. I've been bested by a couple of barrels. Okay, I'm on top of it. I'm not on top of it. Pete, just give up. Just give up. This has to be the most frustrating thing to watch in the entire world. This probably isn't even the correct solution. What if I, Okay, now the barrel's up there. Do I have any other abilities that can do something? If nothing else, I'm gonna try to blow up that barrel. Because it deserves it. I mean, really, it's the other barrel's fault, obviously. Link's not very good at getting running starts. Can I just paraglide over there? That would be nice. Can I just do that? Nope. Maybe if I had jumped... Maybe if I picked this up... Guys, sincerely, I apologize, but this is driving me insane trying to figure this out. And there's nothing I could do about it. I'm going to kill myself. Bye, Link. Okay, we're done. We're done. We're done with this. I can let it go. I can let it go. Please do not comment and tell me what I was supposed to do. I do not care, and it does not bother me that I didn't get there. So, yeah. So, just drop it, please. Okay, I'm going to skip it this time, just to speed things up. Although I like that guy's hat a lot. Bye! Goddess will. Of course she will. I'm freaking Link. I'm the greatest superhero who ever lived. Okay, let's head up. You can see it kind of day-night cycle now. We are now at night. So it looks like an encampment's up here. Oh, and a kitchen. Cool, I can show you cooking. So, they're asleep. I am going to try to sneak up on their camp. And I am going to try to throw a remote bomb into their camp. And the remote bomb will set off a couple of those barrels, hopefully. Nope. That's trouble. Okay. Nope. Bad. Okay, one down. Bring it on. A couple of them have fire weapons. That's great. They really ragdoll you a lot, which I think I like. So I'm going to try to draw them over here. And I'm going to drop a bomb. Practically kill myself. But in the process, kill somebody else. Okay, I'm going to eat some food. Some blackened crab. And a couple of baked apples. It's okay, I'll be able to cook here in a second. So I can eat my food. It's fine. So what else? Let's... Come on, buddy. Well, he's dead, pretty much. So now my club was on fire there for a second. Did it! And when you clear an encampment, you get a nice reward. And you can go clean up everything that was dropped, which usually includes ingredients, swords, flaming swords, and it'll kind of, like when you go to pick it up, you can see on the screen, like, oh, this is the Boko bow. It's the same strength as your current weapon. The torch is less. The spear, a throwing spear, that's cool. I'm gonna get that. I think I have a couple of weak weapons. Yeah, this one's super broken, so I'll just drop that and pick that up. So when you hit things, because you hit them so hard, they tend to kind of their body parts almost fly all over the place. Grab an arrow. Okay, let's see what we got for our reward. It's usually something pretty good. A boomerang, that's cool. Aw. So you got inventory management in this game too, which I know doesn't sound the most Zelda-like ever, but it adds an element. Oh, still? Oh, what do I need to get rid of? One of these? Is that like an offhand thing? Nope. Okay. Is it a main hand thing? I don't mind getting rid of this hand. There we go. I didn't know if that was like a weapon you actually equip in your right hand, but I guess it is. So let's do some cooking. So you can sit by the fire and pass the time. So I'm going to pass until morning. Because it's good to take a break. And it's good to be up early in the morning and have some breakfast. So it's fun times. So you can tell everything's kind of morning-y now. It's real morning-y. So I got all these ingredients to cook with. And you can kind of experiment. So I've been wanting to take some raw meat. You hold it. And then you can add in some of that. Maybe an apple to try to create like a stew. And like some mushroom. And then you just cook. And you see what it creates. It's got that super cute animation thing. And sometimes you just get some dubious food, which is my favorite thing. It's just blurred out food with a bone sticking out. Let's try cooking an apple with some bird drumstick. We'll add some thistle because that seems cool. And usually most of the stuff you cook is going to be good, so there's not much like pressure to it, but it's always beneficial to cook. So I got mighty steamed meat. And the game doesn't save recipes, so you can't just kind of like pick what you're making as though it was Monster Hunter. God, I hope they release Monster Hunter with this. I really hope a Monster Hunter comes out on the Switch. Let's try cooking some snail and radish. Ooh, steamed fish. 10 hearts. Seriously? Is that right? Or, holy crap. Am I going to have 10 hearts eventually? And you even have like amber and stuff, but I don't know. That seems like a weapon upgrade, but I don't know how to use that yet. I've been wanting to figure out how to create like good stews with some of the monster trappings I've kind of grabbed, because the monster pieces otherwise don't do anything. I'm wasting my meat though. I don't know what some guts have, or let's take an iron shroom. Let's just make the meatiest dish and we'll add an apple. It's always good to have some fruit. And tough meat skewer. Grants a low-level defense boost. And like certain foods, so I'll move on. Certain foods actually will increase like your cold resistance, or will increase your speed. So if you need like a boost before a fight, or if you're heading into a colder area, you can specifically like make some food, if you remember your recipes, that will allow you to kind of have a better shot. Ooh, another shrine. And a little, what looks like a little village. So I'll show you what it's like to talk to some villagers real quick, and then I will call it a stream after that. Good morning. Don't see a whole lot of travelers passing through here. You know, with how peaceful it is around here. It's sometimes easy to forget the world almost ended years ago. That's sad. Yes, Hyrule Castle is dangerous. Yes, please. Mixing bugs and other small creatures with monster parts. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, cool. Hightail lizard and monster parts. Okay, so if you get, like, if you can find a smaller creature to kill, like these chickens. I don't know if I can hurt them. Nope, they just run away. That means I can get, like, elixirs or special food you can make. Oh, it's a puppy! Hi, puppy! Hey there, puppy! Guy carrying a lot of bags. The guy who says he can give me directions. And we got this nice little sleepy place over here. That's pretty awesome. Okay, so without showing you exactly what this village does, I'm going to end it there and keep playing this freaking game because it's hard to stop. Because it's so darn good. Like, so far, it's been really amazing. I can't get over it. And as far as the Switch goes, if you're curious, I have really liked mine so far. I feel like it's a really well-built machine. Taking it off the charger and having it be a mobile device, the ease with which you can just plug it into a monitor like I have right now, or a TV, and just suddenly have a handheld device like connected to the TV. It's like super seamless. It's really good. I hope they released some good games for it, unlike the Wii U, which, okay, Wii U had like 10 great games, but it maybe had 10 games. So hopefully they get around to releasing more games. But this was fun. I really enjoyed doing this. And I appreciate anybody who watched. So I hope you enjoyed watching me try out some Breath of the Wild. And I will see you next time. What am I going to call it? For AAA taste tests, I guess. This is Pete. Goodbye. Check out our podcast, Mandate Radio, and subscribe or whatever. Okay, goodbye.